Have you ever imagined what might happen if Africa surged ahead in technology so dramatically that powerhouses like the US and China were forced to pay attention?
That's precisely the scenario playing out deep in the continent right now, a revolution that shatters conventional logic, upends engineering standards, and disrupts the worldwide energy landscape. Long overlooked, Africa is now pioneering something once deemed utterly impossible: self-powered, self-driving trucks fueled solely by radio frequency, RF, energy. At the helm of this breakthrough is Maxwell Chikumbutso, the Zimbabwean inventor who previously amazed the world with self-sustaining homes, wireless power transfer, and electric vehicles that never require recharging. This time, however, the stakes are even higher. He's targeting the entire global transportation sector. Picture enormous trucks traversing vast distances, transporting cargo without consuming a drop of fuel or needing a single charge. No rumbling engines, no harmful emissions, no boundaries.
The innovation is as enigmatic as it is transformative, a system that converts ambient electromagnetic waves into practical energy. This power isn't stored in traditional batteries, it's produced on demand, endlessly. This is the essence of Chikumbutso's RF drive technology, poised to overhaul logistics and reshape global energy economics. To grasp the significance, let's step back. For years, the US and China have battled for supremacy in electric mobility. In the West, Tesla dominates with its supercharger network and AI-powered autopilot. China leads the EV charge through giants like BYD and NIO, producing electric trucks dependent on huge lithium-ion batteries. Both nations prioritize boosting battery capacity, expanding charging grids, and advancing automation. But Chikumbutso has sidestepped all that by eliminating batteries entirely. It's not an incremental improvement, it's a complete paradigm shift. His trucks allegedly harness energy via integrated RF receivers, channeling it straight to ultra-efficient motors for perpetual operation. If verified, this could catapult Africa into a new era, bypassing the energy hurdles that constrain other regions. No reliance on oil, no charging stations, no imported batteries, no unstable grids, just a continent tapping into its own invisible energy reserves. Reports from engineers affiliated with Seth Technologies indicate that initial test fleets are already operational in controlled settings, sturdy, heavy-duty trucks gliding quietly along African test tracks, outfitted with AI akin to Western autonomous systems. The twist? These vehicles never pause for refueling, recharging, or resets, they simply persist. Integrating radar, LiDAR, GPS, and camera-based AI with Chikumbutso's RF modules, they achieve full autonomy alongside energy self-sufficiency, potentially making them the planet's most efficient haulers. For context, consider the US.
Tesla, Waymo, and Aurora's self-driving tech still demands extensive energy infrastructure and regular charging stops. A Tesla Semi, for example, guzzles megawatts for long-haul runs and needs hours to recharge.
In China, firms like JAC and BYD pour billions into nationwide charging highways for their electric fleets. Both countries pursue efficiency via massive infrastructure builds, but Africa's RF approach skips that step altogether. Analysts dub it the unforeseen leapfrog, a fresh era in tech evolution that ignores traditional resource rivalries. Africa isn't playing catch-up, it's forging a unique path, redefining sustainable transport from the ground up. The backlash has been intense. Skeptical engineers worldwide dismiss it as defying thermodynamics. Yet others counter that such doubt echoes early naysayers of electricity, aviation, and the internet. Leaked videos, witness testimonies, and informal tech docs show trucks functioning sans visible infrastructure, delivering steady torque even under strain. If proven, this could upend oil trade, shipping, and production. Envision Africa shuttling goods from Mombasa's ports to Congo's mines at zero fuel expense. That alone could revolutionize commerce, and the globe is watching. Insiders reveal that European and Asian auto experts have discreetly toured Zimbabwe to inspect prototypes. Whispers suggest logistics titans are negotiating licenses, as mastering this tech could command the next trillion-dollar market. Africa, historically pegged as a raw materials exporter, might soon export cutting-edge tech instead. It all stems from a modest lab helmed by an inventor who defies energy science norms. Chikumbutso's name now resonates in Silicon Valley, Beijing, and Berlin boardrooms. U.S. researchers dabble in ambient energy capture but concede current systems yield mere microwatts, insufficient for toys, let alone trucks. How has Chikumbutso scaled it? Rumors point to resonator arrays that trap and boost electromagnetic radiation, transforming it into electricity with unprecedented efficiency. In effect, the trucks draw power from Earth itself. For Africa, with its expansive terrains, low grid reliance, and growing digital backbone, this is ideal for self-reliant mobility. Unlike the West, Africa lacks burdensome legacy systems, enabling a direct jump forward. It's reminiscent of mobile banking, skipping brick-and-mortar banks for digital solutions like M-Pesa. Now, transport follows suit, ditching the battery arms race for unlimited range vehicles. Years back, Elon Musk dismissed self-powered concepts as perpetual motion myths. But what if Chikumbutso's isn't that, just a novel tap into untapped energy? The ripple effects extend beyond trucks. Reliable RF systems could energize homes, planes, and vessels off-grid. Africa might pioneer a fossil fuel and lithium-free logistics chain, inverting global power structures. Visualize China's lithium empires crumbling as RF tech obsoletes batteries, or oil states reeling as Africa exports wireless power tech. It's not mere invention, it's liberation, alarming those who thrive on others' reliance. Some outlets downplay it as unverified, much like early electric cars, computers, or flight. Every paradigm shift starts in skepticism. Lately, Chikumbutso's team has gone quiet, no fanfare, just steady trials and tweaks. Observers interpret this as strategic poise, hinting at a major rollout, perhaps continent-wide or commercial. If so, it could recast Africa's industrial stature, as logistics underpins economies, and the cheapest, greenest system will rule the future. Real-world responses vary. US engineers split, some say ambient energy math fails, others speculate resonance amplification echoes Tesla's experiments. Chinese media notes it as a possible African edge, with universities probing RF in Africa's highlands for sustained power. European blogs pit Chikumbutso's trucks against Tesla's Semi and BYD trucks, highlighting how the former needs no costly networks, truly a quantum jump. For too long, African ingenuity has been eclipsed by tales of aid independence. This shifts the narrative, not catching up, but leading and reshaping progress. It could revolutionize trade. Seamless cross-border hauls sans energy barriers, linking rural zones, slashing costs for manufacturers. That's economic and societal uplift, empowering people, lowering living expenses, boosting access, fostering self-reliance unseen before. Challenges persist: safe scaling, autonomous regs, IP protection. Yet Chikumbutso's track record, from self-powered helicopters to energy-independent homes, shows he thrives on impossible. Innovate now, elucidate later. That's why eyes are fixed here. Picture the first RF truck convoy on African highways, silent, smokeless, buzzing with advancement. Folks will realize the energy race didn't climax in Silicon Valley or Shanghai, it pivoted in Harare. That moment launches a new industrial saga, fueled not by resources, but ingenuity. Africa's bound could ignite a global rethink of sustainable tech. When you drive eternally without fuel, charge, or pollution, you've cracked humanity's core challenge. It's beyond trucks, it's a bold mindset, a continent defying imposed limits. Chikumbutso's RF tech faces scrutiny, but history favors doubted visionaries. Perhaps the future is indeed African, born not in lavish labs, but audacious minds. Right now, those minds propel silent, self-sustaining trucks across African routes, steering toward an unimaginable tomorrow.